Lynn Wood accuses Trump of what? Yes, we're going to get to the bottom of the whole controversy. This is where the entire world is hinging on one man. All these men's credibility, of course, is on the line, but we're going to straighten it out tonight. First of all, welcome to all of you. I hope you're having a great night. I had a great day. I just now ran 2 miles, so I'm out of breath. I'm going to drink a little beer. In fact, we need to pour this into my coffee mug so I don't have to drink so much on the air. Okay. The beloved Miss TenNapel is out getting dinner, so she'll be back and I will be eating. Welcome, my friends. I see you all out there. Biden sniffs children. First of all, there's some parts of this article I can show you. So let me show you some of it. It's the populist press. I'm not even going to link to it because this is such bullshit, bull crap. This is the big exposure that Lynn Wood supposedly did on Pence, that he released a whistleblower interview. And so, as you guys know, I'm a bit of a skeptic. I'm a bit of a, okay, let's check it out. And Lynn Wood is a brother in the Lord. And Mike Pence is a brother in the Lord. And so if you're going to call a brother in the Lord, accuse him of extremely serious pizza-oriented crimes, then you'd better have some evidence. So I'm all about scooping up the evidence. There's no evidence. So I'm only saying this is one man against another. For all I know, I have exactly the same amount of evidence that Lynn Wood is a pedo as he does that Pence is. Let that sink in, because some of you, you're going to unsubscribe and fine. You want to go and follow these liars. That's on you. I'm telling you the truth. I'm trying to steer you back into the world of truth. Simply that, and I'm calling out Lynn on this. Lynn Wood, you're welcome to come on my show, even though he said he will only do mainstream media interviews. He won't go, but I would love to have you guys reach out to him, have him come on the show. He can explain it to me, because he could end this whole thing. He says he has videos of John Roberts. He does not. He's lying. If he did, he could clear his name. He could end the entire fiasco months ago. In fact, what he claims the reason why John Roberts and Pence and guys like him keep the cover-up going, this is the logic he uses, and it completely applies 100% against Lynn Wood. This is the problem, is that the reason why he won't release the videos is because someone has a video on him. I'll bet you there's as much evidence that there is a video against Lynn Wood. What did Lynn Wood do to a little child with a gun that keeps him from releasing the footage of Roberts and Pence? You see that? That's what all of us are supposed to believe about why all these guys shut up and be quiet and don't release information. Lynn Wood won't release information. Why? Why? He has no proof. Why? So now he's going after a brother in the Lord. He's accusing Trump of being buddy-buddy and friends and making up with and loving someone who Trump must know is a you-know-what. Not only that, but Kylie McEnany said that the evangelicals love DeSantis, love Noam, and love Christians like Pence. She just said that the other day. So now you're saying that about my sister in the Lord, Kylie McEnany. All of you people, and all of you people, you don't have the right to do that. Do not put a hand against a brother in the Lord. And Mike Pence is a brother in the Lord. And now you're saying it about Trump. Now you scumbags. So all I know is Trump has vouched for Pence recently. Trump has not vouched for Lynn Wood. Now, you guys can all go follow that weird cult, but I'm here to get the president reelected. You can go off on Mars and talk about these videos that do not exist, because they would have been released. And Wood is the one who claims to have access to the John Roberts one, has not released it because he's a liar. I'm sorry, Lin Wood. You're a liar. Now, if he wants to come on this show, we'll watch the video together. We'll broadcast it from here, but he won't, because either he's lying about it or there's a similar kind of video against him that I can't prove, just like he can't prove against Pence. You see how this is called logic. This is called weighing someone by their own opinion of someone else. The Bible actually demands we do it. By the level that we judge someone else, we ourselves will be judged. I'm only saying, weigh the evidence that Lin Wood has versus the evidence that Pence has. So I'm here to smoke all you guys' brains tonight. Hope you're here with me. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Doug in Exile. If you have not liked, like. If you have not subscribed, subscribe. If you find anything wrong with my reasoning, I'm always looking for proof and evidence, not this, which is on, not this garbage. There is absolutely no proof to this interview. And I have the interview up here too. I read the whole thing. There is not a single lick of evidence. It is a typed out thing by interviewing a guy named Ryan who goes by a code name of Ryan. And there is not a single piece of evidence, yet they're making this claim that Lin has revealed this interview that exposes all. It does not. There's not one piece of evidence in it. And if there was, I'd be glad to throw anyone under the bus. But right now, the only guy I'm throwing under the bus is Lin Wood, because that's a very serious allegation that to make against a godly man, and you have to back it up, or you're the one I'm coming after. So I just want everyone to know here that Lin Wood, who is a Christian, our brother in the Lord, he's trying to stay sober, trying to keep his job. He is not a source of truth whatsoever. And it breaks my heart to see people follow liars and get into trouble. So let's, I'd be glad to have any of you guys talk about this. If you find one shred, I want hard evidence, photographs, recordings, anything. I just want to look for anything that you could find against Pence that I couldn't also say about Lin Wood right now. Like, I could find a guy named Ryan who could conduct an entire interview, some lunatic who made up all this stuff about Lin Wood. And we all hear stuff made up about Lin Wood all the time. And I'm only saying it's wrong to do that. And it's wrong when Lin does it to a good whole, for all I know. Again, I'm not saying Pence is above doing any sin. I'm also not saying that Lin Wood is above doing the exact same sins he's accusing Pence and John Roberts of, and Biden for that matter. I don't know. I only know he doesn't have proof, and he's making a very serious accusation. So there. Now, what Lin Wood is saying does definitely apply to Trump, because Trump has vouched for, can you imagine making up with someone who committed those kinds of crimes and covered it up? Just think of what Lin Wood is accusing Mike Pence of. That's the kind of guy that Trump invites into his house and sits and has dinner with and makes up with. Trump doesn't call him out. If Trump doesn't call him out and he knows what he did, then you are saying that Trump is a scumbag who covers up those sins. Nobody, no, Cat, I'm not the sellout. You're the sellout. I didn't say it. You're saying this about Trump, that he covers up for crimes like what Lin Wood says Pence did, that Kylie McEnany covers up for. There you go. Yeah, this is my serious voice. And no, I have not. I've had one drink of beer tonight, so I'm actually sober. And I ran 2 miles. Second drink. The problem with Lin Wood is he probably should start drinking again. That's probably his problem. Look at that. Everyone's saying goodbye. Well, bye. Bye. You lost your base, bud. If that was my base, if my base is full of people who traffic in lies and believe in lies, again, I welcome anyone to present all of the evidence they want. You can present it on my show. So get in here on my show and give me all the evidence. So that's all I wanted to clear up is I went a-looking, and anyone here who calls Pence what they're saying he is, you are not a credible source until you come up with proof. That's a very serious accusation. Very serious. And if we're throwing that accusation around, then I throw it at Lin Wood. He's the same. That's not an accusation I would throw at another man unless I knew. So I'm just to clarify, no, I don't make that accusation against anybody. And I'm at war with anyone who would say that about Pence. Now, you can disagree with what Pence said on the 6th. You may think that he should have done something else. That does not make him guilty of the crimes that they're convicting of. Not a conspiracy, or you'd be saying Trump is pretty dumb, pretty much a sucker for picking this guy up as vice. And I just don't think he is. That's all. You know, that's a lot easier to believe than the big conspiracies. So yeah, innocent until proven guilty. The chat agrees. Thanks to the chat. Innocent until proven guilty. You can't throw those accusations around without hard evidence. So I'm open to the hard evidence. I'm waiting for it. I see a Pence is not to be trusted. Again, why? Why isn't he to be trusted? You have to tell me why. It's not a traitor to have a different opinion on the Constitution, guys. He has a different opinion on the Constitution on the 6th. You can disagree all you want. Really, that is up to you, I'm saying. And I'm not even trying to convince anyone. I'm saying what I believe. This show's about what I believe. So I'm telling you what I believe about the man and what my criteria is on the 6th. So a whole lot of stuff follows from this, obviously. And I'm always willing to stand by what I think, believe, and say. So I'm at peace with that. I know that a whole lot of you are required to move on, and that's fine too. So just remember, I'll be right here when you come on back, when you're ready to throw a rope back to the truth. I'll wind you, I'll pull you up onto the boat because this is the 5th. Remember, about half of you told me that on the 4th, Trump would be installed. Didn't happen. Totally discredited. Now they're saying the 5th, discredited. The 6th, discredited. 20th, it's going to be April. Here it comes. After a while, everyone's going to agree with me. They're going to all come around to what I said, which is that Trump is going to run and win in 24. And after a while, they'll go, see, I followed the prophecy, and the prophecy said he'd win twice, and they meant the 24th. No, that's what I said 2 years ago, is that he's going to run again and run on the 24th. Your guy actually said he'd be sitting in the Oval Office on the 4th. On the 4th. That's yesterday. So I'm just trying to clear out who's who. I will, you guys all can decide in the chat. You can continue the argument and have a ball. Most of all, I care what you guys think. So I'd love to hear your evidence, your arguments. Leave your comments below as usual. Have a great one. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm Doug TenNapel, and I love you all in exile.